Track 3.37.
Well, I'm not sure I want electronics just stuck on my skin.
I bet it's no different from putting on a plaster when you cut yourself.
But plasters don't have electronics in them.
It wouldn't worry me. There are other things to worry about.
Like what?
Well, what was it I was reading about the other day? Yeah, there's this laboratory where they're growing meat. Synthetic meat. I find that kind of scary.
Oh, that. Yeah, there was that scientist who made his own hamburger and ate it online.
Yuck!
Now, I think that's a great idea. Grow your own meat. Very cool.
But it's not natural.
Yes, it is. It's just not grown on a cow, that's all.
But all these tiny pieces of meat that they have to push together just to make one burger.
Nothing wrong with that.
And the end result is something which costs €250,000. I mean, these scientists who are sort of like Dr. Frankenstein, how can they justify that?
Well, but they're bound to find cheaper ways to grow the meat. And what you may not realise is that it's much better for the environment.
I don't see how it can be.
I was reading about it. And to produce just 15 grams of meat, that's 1/5, cows need about 100 grams of vegetables. I mean, that's a really, really inefficient use of energy.
I'm sure it takes a lot of energy to make meat grow in the laboratory.
Not as much. And what I didn't know was that about 30% of the Earth's surface is covered with crops that we grow just to feed animals for meat.
Yeah, I know that.
So if we can grow meat, we could use some of that land to grow crops for people.
Well, yeah, I agree with you. That is a good idea. But what amazes me is that you can't see the obvious answer. Become a vegetarian.
Vegetarian? Why would I do that? I like meat.
Well, I don't think you'd like meat that a scientist has made in a laboratory. There's no fat or blood in it, which means no flavour.
They're working on that.
Just like they're working on making it cheaper to produce.
But what's really incredible is that you can get rid of all those gases.
Gases? What do you mean?
Cows. They produce carbon dioxide, methane, which are harmful gases. Very bad for global warming.
Once again, very true. But tell me one thing.
What?
When did you last catch the bus to work?
Well, it was, I don't know, a couple of months ago.
More like a year ago. You drive every day. Well, Toby, what I find strange is that if you're worried about global warming, well, I think there are better ways of helping out than eating meat that a scientist has put together in a laboratory.
Yeah, but the bus service is really inconvenient.
Sure it is.
Well, you can stick what you like on your skin. I'm going to enjoy my synthetic burger.